All right, taking a look now at what you'll pay at the gas pump this morning. AAA says that in Pittsburgh, you're looking at $3.61 a gallon. In Pennsylvania, the average for a gallon of regular gas is $3.33, and nationally, it's $3.17 a gallon. And you know what? There's been a lot of talk around the country about gas prices falling below $3 a gallon.
So you at home might be wondering, is that going to happen here or will it ever? New this morning, John Shumway checks in with the gas price guy. We want to know.
You know, everything that I was told yesterday, the infuriating part is it's already under $3 a gallon in the Philadelphia area.
Oh,
yeah.
We hate that.
Really? Well, he still works for GasBuddy.com, but Patrick DeHaan has adopted the name everyone calls him anyway, the gas price guy, and his forecast actually is kind of optimistic. Already, gas prices have dropped below $3 a gallon in 30 states, driven by OPEC boosting its output and oil prices falling to $56 a barrel.
In fact, OPEC over the weekend announced that in June, they'll be increasing production by even more than expected, 400,000 barrels a day. And more oil on the market generally means lower prices.
Plus, DeHaan says the oil refineries in the United States have just about finished up their annual winter maintenance, which always keeps gas supplies lower and prices higher.
But with refinery maintenance set to wrap up, I do think that we'll start to see gas prices going lower. In fact, the national average could in the weeks ahead fall below the $3 a gallon mark.
But what about us? We're still paying about $3.60 a gallon.
If everything goes well, potentially, $3.30, $3.40 a gallon this summer, which is not music to the ears of many, but keeping in mind that Pittsburgh is not geographically located in an ideal spot between the ends of two major pipelines, there's less gasoline flowing into the region, and generally that leads to higher prices than the statewide average.
Ohio is cheaper, West Virginia is cheaper, even Philadelphia right now has stations under $3 a gallon.
For road trippers, it's looking like a great time to fill up outside of Pittsburgh. If you're stuck in Pittsburgh, still some good news. Prices should be declining here in the weeks ahead.
And DeHaan says this is shaping up to be the most affordable summer driving for hitting the road since the summer of 2021. And that was in the midst of the pandemic when there weren't a whole lot of people traveling.
All right. So it's doubtful we're going to see prices below $3 here then, right, Shum?
Yeah, unlikely. Unless you live near the border of Ohio, West Virginia, then you can cross the border and you'll probably find it under $3 in the other state. And it is going to get a lot cheaper there fairly soon, just not
Just
here.
like dig it in a little deeper with that one, right?
But that's a good tip. If you're right near the border, it's worth driving over there. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. Thanks, John.